Today, we are about to get into something that is going to be so crazy. And I want y'all to be here with me from the beginning to the end. So, today, we are giving Arrow his first haircut. Now, I don't know about you, but I am tired, like, of hair everywhere. I pick him up because he's so cute. Come here, Arrow. Come here, Arrow. He's so freaking cute. But on mute. My thing was on mute. So I'm talking this whole time and y'all wasn't even able to hear me. All right, so I'm grooming my cat today. But you know what? I'm tired, so we want to take a break. This is how it is right now. I'm gonna come back a little later, and, after I eat. And so let me tell y'all, when you want some really, really great pizza, that's like if you go to the restaurant, but it's from the freezer aisle, you gotta fuck with the Newman's Own. This pizza is really good pizza. I always get this one or the margarita pizza, and the margarita pizza has the what you call it, mozzarella like that, and it has tomatoes on it. But the tomatoes are round. They not like the square margarita pizza. They have two different types of margarita pizza. It's the one that has the olive oil on it. It looks really good, okay? This is what get with it. This one is the bourbon barbecue recipe pizza, but it's closest to store. Like if you ever been to California Pizza Kitchen, that's what it's close to. So when I want to eat like that at home, that's all I do is get that Newman's Own, okay? But I'm going to take me a break, eat my pizza, figure out what's the best way that I can groom my cat, because not a lot of hair was coming off. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to do part two. And we're going to figure this shit out because Arrow is going to get a lion cut, okay? Today he is going to get a lion cut. I am tired of his hair coming off everywhere. Tired. And look, this cat does everything that I do. He wants to know when I'm cooking, when I open the door, he wants to open the door. Like he will not this one because he know he can't open this like this. But if I go to open it, like he wants me to pick him up so he can open the door. Okay, can y'all see this? Wait, like this cat opens doors around here. I have to go like this and let him press the door open. Like he's such a man of the house. So it's like I don't give people that much excuses anymore. I don't make excuses for people because my cat is smart as fuck. And it's just a little alley tabby cat, but he does all the things. He does all the things, y'all, that people supposed to do. And just being around people this summer, yo, I know I'm good. It's people that's out there that it's people out there that need help, that need real bad help in multiple ways, whether it's physically, mentally, with life, mindset help, all of this stuff. But it's so many people that negate doing self-care, and they do not really put themselves first. People that you really think is putting themselves first is really not putting themselves first. What they're putting first is attention, is a temporary feeling. It's temporary things that don't really have any residual. It don't matter. Like it doesn't pay off to your future. So when you see people, it seems like they living their life and all of these things. A lot of that shit is really gimmicky. It's really sensational. It's really temporary. There's a lot of things that, and if it is permanent, trust and believe that there's something lower vibrational that's keeping that together. Because at the end of the day, when you seek things that are for temporary pleasure and it does not have a equivalent to your future or any type of residual that's going to pay off later, these are temporary situations. And a lot of these temporary situations get locked in by something that is very evil, bad, or just toxic. And people get locked in. So you be wondering why people locked in with each other for years or whatever. It's because of a temporary situation that they felt pleasure in, that they could keep going, regardless of how toxic the shit is. You know what I'm saying? And regardless if it's a criminal thing or if it's just a bad thing that is not contributing to productivity of anyone's life. It suits the people that's involved in it, and that's why they can have longevity with each other. And when I look at that and I apply it to a lot of people, I'm seeing this shit. Temporary fixing type of situations. And they're going after very viral, trendy, in the now type of things that don't pay off later in life. And it's sad because all the while, I get chose last, I get picked last, all of these things. I have the most potential to last throughout because I've never been on no fuck shit with nobody. You feel me? But my thing is, when I see people on fuck shit with me and I dismantle that, because I'm not gonna keep my energy somewhere I'm not appreciated, where I'm being used and abused, where people copying and stealing and not giving credit. I'm not staying in that. That's how much like I said, I'm not a people pleaser. So I don't give a fuck about that, about being around somebody and, letting them treat me 10% less because they riding off of me or whatever and I want to be in the mix. Fuck all that shit. I will be by my motherfucking self or to the end of time because the world is saturated with so many fake motherfuckers and is bleeding through to the youth. Like it's bleeding through to where you have young people that's out here thinking that they could get off on manipulating people and doing this and that. And they will be sadly fucking mistaken fucking with me. So I know I've learned about myself. I have no boundary when it comes to cutting a person off or whatever, because like I said, my cat has exuded growth. Like I've had my cat since October and now it's July and I've seen growth within a fucking animal. My cat is observant, and I really feel like the reason why animals don't speak to us is because a lot of y'all motherfuckers would be butt hurt. Like y'all would want to kill animals for real, like with a reason other than personal, because they observe every fucking thing that you do and they can see, they can see. They like if we couldn't talk, right now I see why they say what's your spirit animal, because if we couldn't talk, what characteristics would you exploit? And if you look at certain animals and their traits and you see even the lower vibrational ones, you like, wow, a lot of people is like that, like territorial, possessional, just nosy, all of those things. And you look at the majority of people that, yeah, they exemplify motherfucking animalistic characteristic traits. And it's like when I see this shit and I'm seeing my animal exemplify humanistic characteristic traits, and I'm seeing him like to the point where my cat used to come in my room. If I'm laying in my bed, he attacked my feet under the covers. He didn't understand like my legs. They was my legs. He just thought it was something, and he'd bite my feet, all of that, scratch my legs, be all scratched up, to the point where now he don't do it. He knows that's my legs. He know that's my feet. And in fact, like if he sleep, he'll try to put his paw on my foot or my leg, like to connect us or whatever. He sleep at the bottom of my bed. And it's to the point where I didn't complained about his hair. I didn't told him about his hair. And I put a sheet across the bottom of my bed, and that's his area to lay. So he will lay on that area. He don't lay on my bed. Like he will only like, all right, in the middle of the night, and I'll catch him sleeping next to me, like he at the top of my bed. But mostly he know his space is at the bottom. He don't even really come in my room like that no more because he's found other spaces. And it's like he's listening to things. When I'm cooking, like sometimes he'll jump on the counter. I be like, get your ass down. I'll pour an ingredient or something like that, and he'll be like, wow. Like he'll reach up for my hand for me to let him smell what the ingredient was I just used. So he's so detail oriented, like he's observant, almost like he's practicing for, like how they say in this lifetime as a human, you should be trying to practice for your next, your next hierarchy. So when you elevate to being a spirit or whatever it is after being a human, then this is why you should be like, doing great things and being a humanitarian and all of these things on earth and, helping and living your purpose. So it's almost like the reverse where he's doing it for a cat. And it's such a spiritual thing, like, and it just helped me understand things on a lot of different bases. So when I see people that's stuck in a growth, a lot of the times when you have people around you, they can become enablers to your bullshit, you know. And I could give you an example. I've had somebody around me that kept getting attitudes, and at first, I'm thinking it's the situation that they were in, but then I started looking at everything that they was doing. And I started to realize, like, okay, this person is getting attitudes because of the situations that the the private situations, whatever is going on, like whoever you talking to on the phone or that's letting you down, and you don't want to say that this person did this, so instead you want to act like it's something else that's wrong, and you want me to cater to that something else that's wrong, that's not even a real thing that's wrong with you right now. So the whole time I'm playing into your mental health because I'm like, oh baby, it's gonna be okay, and it's not even that. It's some sucker shit. Which really you need a reality check, because if you had more self worth, then you wouldn't be worried about the next motherfucker. They couldn't influence your feelings like that. But you lying and shit, and it's a lot of people that can't be real with their self, so they never gonna be real with you and me. And I'm just saying, I'm like, yo, it's some characters out here. They have learned to fucking take advantage of people because people don't really think. They believe things at face value. They believe what they told. They don't do their research. And it's motherfuckers that just play on the things that you like. Oh, you like the gossip? Okay, we gonna gossip about this. Even though I'm making it look like this, we're gossiping. That's basically what the fucking shit is. And if you're not doing anything to elevate or help or give a solution to anything, I don't give a fuck if it's a podcast, if it's, these people with these podcasts. A part of a well constructed, well lasting business is called a business that solves a problem. Any product, any business that comes out is solving a big problem in this world, in the space, in whatever niche that they taken up. So if I'm talking to people about certain things and I don't have solutions for them, and we just gossip it, then that's all the fuck it is. That's all the fuck it is. You're just creating a whole big platform to gossip and talk about people. You're not, where's the solutions? And right now, what I'm seeing also is a bunch of people that's like, well, this person did that. You should like me because, or, like, oh, now, because I'm telling you all this about somebody else, now you should like me. Like, and people really jumping from one bandwagon to the other just off the cause of a motherfucker being able to gossip good about somebody else. Have y'all fact checked? Do you see patterns? Have you looked at the shit? Because it's like, oh, yo, I'm just seeing, I'm just watching. That's why I'm like, me stepping back for real is, even though I'm like trying to keep people out my personal, it's not even keeping people out my business. It's just the fact that I don't feel like a lot of the harassment, all that little clown shit, I don't feel like that. And especially when I'm trying to stay in good spirits, like, or just do productive shit, like to show up every day for that. So when I'm stepping out the way, I'm also seeing way more people that is taking advantage. It's almost like the fakes is really like trying to really stand strong so the real people can't have platforms. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just watching people just like perform right now, being very performative. And I'm also seeing the fact that because I'm not making content or whatever, I don't see no creativity. And I'm not saying I'm the only person that's creative, but I don't see, like, I'm scrolling through TikTok ain't talk about shit. Ain't nobody being creative on there like that. Ain't nobody making skits. Ain't nobody doing that shit, yo. Like, everybody sit up there talking about black this and all of and the crazy thing is this, y'all, all these boys is getting killed back to back to back. I told y'all when my son got killed in 2025 February 26th that they was going to take advantage of everybody else, because see, y'all like to pick and choose, and the shit that y'all pick and choose is part of the agenda. So now I'm seeing, oh, we got what's the dude name out there? Al Sharpton, little skinny ass out there You got what's the little Cochran out there? All the people that I came across trying to get help for Sean, but because these people probably in a boule, because these people probably was Masons or whatever, and this is why it's on the news. The news know what's going the fuck on. They know what happened to Justice Kai James, the same that happened to Sean Lee Fortune. And you notice these kings got three names and shit. But they talk about whoever the hell, I don't, the Metcalf and the other dude that the it's like, okay, these motherfuckers is willing. You feel me? Willingly went with them. That's a family problem for real. And I'm not saying it's less, but I just feel like it's agenda based. These motherfuckers willingly went with white people that they don't see color, all this shit. I teach my son from the from we was in the projects, got out the hood, homeless many times, got out that struggle. I mean, keep on having a struggle, survive. I'm teaching my son grounded shit. Don't be around certain things, this, that, or the other. You got jealous motherfuckers, people that don't mean no good in his ear, taking him away from the knowledge his mother kick it to him to the point where he second guess the shit. He gets set up, get out there to Job Corps in 2 motherfucking days. My son did. Like, you fucking kidding me? And nobody want to stand behind me on that shit. This, if it was ever a motherfucking time to stand up for some real shit, it was the time to stand up for me. All of this Metcalf, they would not be able to play in your face. But that's the distraction while it's still kids. Like the girl that went to the carnival or something in Florida and got hung. It's girls, it's boys getting hung. It's real people that's getting hung out here. They not getting the same fucking backup as the rest of the people, because guess what, it's probably mothers like me, like the mother down there talk about Cardi B and all that, had something to do, and the Patel family down there in Baltimore had something to do with kidnapping her kids downtown every day. Nobody's standing beside her. The first time I asked her on her comments what's the detective name or the FBI agent name that you talk about, the director of FBI that's not doing investigations and stuff, her page I thought she blocked me and shit. Then I seen another page of her that had more followers and comments. So that must have been her backup page that she made. But they is making sure that we don't, like, I'm telling you, the real shit is going down and they distracting all y'all. Oh, let me turn on. Like, it's because it's easy. Like, y'all brains is almost like that fucking dumpling shit that they got the kids playing with. That is almost like they can run around mocking y'all with your own brain matter because y'all just allow it. Y'all, it's like, this is why shit can be done. Y'all pick and fucking choose. And I guess because I'm not looking, I don't got buck teeth coming out my neck, black rolls coming under here, I don't know, looking like this. Y'all don't want to back me up and shit. But like I said, yo, they coming for everybody's kids. Dumbass motherfuckers. Guess what? Last year they took the Department of Education out of the schools, and now I've said this to the end of last year. Now they got the what they got, Department of Labor up there paying your kids to go to school, paying kids to go to summer school. This summer is the kickoff. Trust me. But because we got these degenerate ass, watered down motherfuckers that like to pick and choose who the fuck or what cause they fighting for, it's going to go back into the systematic whatever agendas that they have for everybody else, because you guys love to pick from, I guess, the tree of the boule or something. Like your neighbor literally could be having the same thing happen, but because you don't like your neighbor or you're jealous of your neighbor, you're not going to support your neighbor, but you'll support Candy Watts, the celebrity from 18. Oh my God, Candy, I didn't watch all your kids come up. Oh my God. And your neighbor going through the same thing. This is how y'all, this is wild, yo. But hey, I don't let that stuff consume me anymore, because I've been fighting a good fight, and I know that I can, stand to fight it by myself, and I have been. So when it's time for, all of this shit to come out, y'all, I just can't wait to see the mouths open. The mouths open. That one person did it by herself against all these other people. But now that I can oversee the type of people that we got in this world, a bunch of actors. Ain't really no real people like that. These people is acting and shit. It allows me to feel good about the person that I am. Okay. So I'm going to. Ooh, I'm burping up air. Hand me some pizza. There's some soda, and I'm going to read a little bit more about this grooming kit and see if they got some pointers for me. And then we'll be back. Okay? They got a pole trimmer and a pole grinder. Cool. Oh, they even got a UV light removal kit. A lot of good shit here. So, yeah, we'll be back, guys. Just wanted to come and check in. So, bye. See ya in a little bit. Oh, how do you get out of here? Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. End.